Hi everyone. Look at my mode. Love myself, my mind, my body, my spirit, my flaws, my beauty, my heart, everything. And a little bit of, self love and my own craziness and my drugs. And my food was over there, but I'm done with that. I'm gonna take you to the trash though. I don't need trash. I pick up trash when I go to the park. Yeah. The- well, not as bad as another girl though. I might do that. I went to the park that I go to. There's a white girl that she, her, her color skin is white, but we're all the same. She's so nice though too, and she takes a baby and she has her doggy and her baby and she's taking up the trash from the park. I'm like, she's so cute. I notice weird things like that. Okay, like yesterday. Well, my video for today basically is I get out of topic right away. Sometimes when I get excited. I have so many colors inside of me. I'm a rainbow, okay? My topic for today is basically having a relationship with friend with benefits. No title. In my Mirage. Oh wow. Uh, wow. I'm sorry. It's just hitting me like how I put this all together in my head and how it sounds now. But anyways, it is what it is because it's my truth. My truth is that basically, after I was with a relationship with somebody from 12 years in domestic violence, he was the first person I was with. Okay? When I was 18, I lost it to him, and he was the love of my life. He was cool. You know? He was years in my life I needed to learn from, grow from it, respectfully let it go, and keep on growing. Then this other person um, I met him in 2007 in 2005, I think actually. I said 2007 in the Spanish video, but anyways, 2005, and I trained him. I used to be his trainer, so he invited me to lunch one day, and we fucking smoked weed with other coworkers too and shit. And I was a fiber optic, one of the first people training for fiber optics. I understand so much things now. I work in so many different places, and I know why now. But anyways, colonization, right? God, well, it's not our fault. It is what it is. The internet kind of controls us because that's how the communication goes through us. Because everything has a different information, and yeah. So here we go with my story. My story basically was that I trained this guy for fiber optic services, smoked weed. I thought he was cute. He was the personal trainer. After I left my ex in 2015, I need to put myself on check, okay? Because I'm understanding so much things as I'm talking to you guys. My head doesn't stop thinking, but I love it. After I met this person and shit, in 2015, we kind of communicated again through fucking Facebook because that's all we speak. Hey, what's up? How's your life? He had kids and he was cool, but nothing major. He was a very attractive African American guy, just his color, because everybody were all the same beautiful souls. I was the person that always noticed the people's souls. So this guy basically came into my life as my trainer. I had left my ex. I think there's a reason why he came into my life because I needed to find myself. I needed to see who I was. I was 335 pounds. It started kind of like, okay, I like you and we like each other, and we ended up in bed. Okay, when you meet with somebody in bed, that's a whole new level of attachment. Yes. I introduced this person to one of my best friends, and she straight up told me, she's like, "Oh, this person doesn't see you the same way you see him." And I was like, "Huh?" I was like, "What?" Because I love this person so much. I love her so much. She's like, she's cool. That's all I'm going to say. I love her. I love her. I love her because I learned from her, and now I understand why she was on point. I've only met two people on point like that, and they both can do the same thing. So I was like, I noticed we all grow at different levels and shit with different little flowers. Like I was that flower. Now I think I have little flowers or something in my head. I'm grateful for that. Thank you, God. So, anyways, this person basically kind of showed me, that this person didn't like me the same way. When I went to the guy, I'm not gonna say the name. He told me he's like, why you want to break something that hasn't been broken? I was like, yes, right. We love each other in my head, but it was just sex, honestly, a lot of sex, but not really when we used to work out because we started working out maybe up to 5 hours. We used to go to the gym. We used to go run. We used to go Silent Hill, not Signal Hill. We used to go to the beach, but never, 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 never did we ever do anything when we were working out. He used to come to my house after because he was a personal trainer, so he used to train and shit. And then so that was just like a friend with benefits, no nothing else. But the good thing about him that I did learn from him, because with my ex, it was kind of like kids. We couldn't even do it much. With this person, was more like he like cuddle. We didn't even have to have sex sometimes. It was just more like talking and cuddling, like hugging each other and talking. And he made me feel good because he made me talk a lot. And I like talking, as you can see. That's why I think I have my YouTube channel. Hey, I'm analyzing myself as I'm doing this, okay? Because I'm telling my truth. This is my truth. I like helping people through the experiences, and I don't mind how I look. It's okay. Learn from me. Learn from me. Anyways, I'm like a little kid, I think. After being in a relationship from somebody that, when I was 18 until I was like, what, 20 something, I ended up with another person that I didn't know what it meant to have a friend with benefits and no title and shit. I was like a little kid, honestly. My mentality went from commitment to non-commitment to I'm just horny. I want to fuck. I'm realistic. I'm gonna put it down, and I'm doing this like, oh my god, I just said that. He was very attractive. Wow, he would like tell me like fix yourself. I was 335 pounds. I started losing 10 pounds a month. I was working out. I was like, ooh, heaven started. Like he had me in heaven all the time because working out feels so fucking good. It's like a rush. I'm not doing as much as before. God, I miss it. But when I run, my, you feel a fire in your heart the more that you work out. So it's like I'm that kind of person. I'm not competitive because he showed me this. He's the one that showed me this. Me versus me. I'm not in competition with nobody else in this life. My competition is against myself. And every single day I go, I don't care. Rachel told me once. She said the thing with you, she goes like that. You have more endurance. She's like, you don't do it fast, but you have your pace. I learned to breathe. My breathing was one of the hardest things, even when doing reps and all that. Anyways, I learned a lot of things from the trainer. Honestly, I would love to learn to train people how to work out because I was losing weight. He showed me how to eat. Like he was nice. He even when my daughter had her first period and I was sick, he washed my daughter's clothes. He used to help me with the market. He did a lot of things my ex and I really didn't do. He was a really good person. He used to make me feel good. Then when I started listening to the way he said, "You're gonna be so pretty," he's like, "God, guys are gonna be right after you," and blah 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 blah. Blah. And I was like, "I like you." That's what my head used to say because I had my own little mirage. I had like my own little plans. I wanted him. I wanted him to love me because I knew that I'm a good person. But then sometimes maybe I'm too giving. I'm too over giving. That's one of the biggest problems I realized about myself. I want to prove to people that I'm a good person, and you need to love me. No, no, no. I'm gonna do me. If you don't see me, I'm okay with that because I know who I am. For the first time in my life, I could say that and shit. Like, I'm awake. I'm blessed. God, I'm blessed. I'm not complaining. If you can see my worth and if I'm too good to believe, yeah, I am. Believe it. I'm blessed because I finally understood who I am. I grown from my old relationships and I give God gratitude. Every single person that comes into my life, I'm learning to just sit down, relax, understand where it's coming from, and honestly, be like a little kid. Just have faith. You know, positive attitude. I change my mind too a lot. I don't criticize people because I don't think nobody has the fault. Positive mental attitude has one of the biggest things that has changed my life. A lot of meditation, a lot of understanding, and being able to understand and trust me. And that every single lesson that I learn and I'm putting out there in the world is going to be for somebody that has been through the same thing like me. You're beautiful. We don't need validation from other people. I used to do my nails because I wanted this guy to look and see me good. Yeah, I was in a little, I was very addicted to this guy, but it was like a sexual thing mostly. When I finally said no to him, because I confess to him, I have feelings for you. I do feel some type of way for you. But if you don't want nothing with me, just let me know. He introduced me his girlfriend on Valentine's Day in 2015 because he kind of stopped calling me. It was a very codependency relationship too. I need to acknowledge that. Very codependency. He used to call me every single day at 6 in the morning. And I was like, oh my God, he made me feel special. He was there at night. He would call me all the time after his workouts and all the stuff. Little did I know that he was also messing around with three other girls. I didn't understand that. He broke my heart a lot. So I learned, you know, I learned. I've learned that, when you see certain signs or people are changing with you, whether they say one thing and do another thing, or they don't have time for you, they don't have time for you. I used to even give him my phone for days. I used to trust him so much because I was like, I'm not talking to nobody. And he knew that I was talking to nobody because we spent a lot of time. We used to go to the store, supermarket. He's the one that showed me you choose your own food and I'm in charge of me. He's like, I'm not in charge of you. He's like, I'm your trainer. That's another thing. He's like, I'm just gonna tell you what you need to eat, and it's up to you if you want to listen to it. Because at the end, it's gonna be good for you. He was like very straight up, you know. And he was like 1, 2. I've noticed that guys have that 1 and 2 mentality. They only think of what they have in mind and what they're going to do. I learned a lot from him. I could say, you know, guys don't think a lot like girls. Guys, I could have 10 thoughts. Like I'm talking to you guys, but in my head I'm having something, my own different fucking 10 conversations in my head. Guys have I have this in mind, and this is gonna be the plan. I've learned a lot. He was fucking cool. He made me feel good. He made me feel really good. Like when I told him I was supposed to stay only here for 3 months, and then I was supposed to go back to El Salvador, he said, "I'm grateful you didn't go because I got to meet you and shit and stuff like that." Guys can be very sweet, and he was very sweet in every single way. Anyways, so I met other people like that. I've only said how I feel about 2 people, and the second person I said how I feel. I think maybe my mentality, I need to start making expectations because I know nobody's at fault. I'm learning from it. You know, everybody just flows with it. We all grow at different levels. We're little plants. They're like beautiful little plants. We grow at different times. But now my mentality is like no judgment, love and peace. Learn through joy. Learn through unconditional love because I'm unconditionally loving the shit out of myself. I'm sunbathing here, and I'm doing my YouTube, and yeah. So yeah, learn from me and shit. I used to do my own little mirage. I used to make my own assumptions because I wanted to prove that I was worth it. I am fucking worth it. Shit. For my own fucking sanity, I am. I started meditating. I do workout. You know, I do my little dance here to release my emotions because I'm led by feelings. I'm very sentimental. I'm led by my heart. But now I'm putting my heart and my logic together, which, you know, putting into action shit makes it happen. That's how the world ends, you know, like, not ends, works. If you put your 50 cent into the world and you say, if you put the action behind the word, God will give you what you want. Simple as that. So, sending love and light. Don't forget that you're beautiful. Do something for you. Don't depend on nobody else. The only validation you need to give is to your own self. Like you. You don't need nobody else to validate you. Do your meditations. Do your daily things, affirmations. I do daily affirmations where I say, I'm beautiful. I'm powerful. I'm the creator of my reality. And I give God gratitude for everything that I'm learning. You know my soul's desires. Let's go from there. And do good. You know, don't lie, don't cheat, don't do nothing that you wouldn't like nobody else to do to you. That's my rule of thumb. Don't do nothing to nobody that you wouldn't like nobody to do to you. You know, we're all one. So sending love and light and peace. Want to learn about meditation? I'll put my information. I've been saying I'm gonna do it. So have a wonderful day. Bye. Thank you for listening. Love and light.